Welcome back. We got a few more signings to report. We got Zaza Pachulia going to the Denver Nuggets on a vet minimum deal. Golden State loses yet another big man. First it was JaVale McGee going to the Lakers. I'm not sure anything about David West, but I'm hearing that he might not return back to the Golden State Warriors, and now they lose Zaza Pachulia. Um, say what you want, with the minute with the amount of minutes he played, he produced. So Detroit is getting a nice veteran big man out there. We got Luke Mbamute going to the Los Angeles Clippers, and the Houston Rockets lose yet another perimeter defender. He looks to go. I think he played for Doc Rivers before, so he's making a return back with Doc Rivers. We got Brooke Lopez going to the Milwaukee Bucks, and to be quite honest, I think this is insurance for Jabari Parker. I haven't heard anything in regards to the contract situation with him. Um, he's a restricted free agent, as I Google on the fly. But you can imagine this is probably insurance for, if they lose him, or anything like that. From what I look at it, and I just saw, man, they probably they can't agree on any kind of deal, but any team could offer him. But the thing about restricted free agent is that the team Milwaukee in this case, they have 48 hours to match. Now, to go back with Zach LaVine, his situation, you had, I think, the Sacramento Kings offering him 4 for $78, and then the Bulls matched it. And in this case, Jabari Parker is coming off a couple injuries. Very good, very good player, man. But the Bucks are trying to gauge to see what kind of value he is. If any team is willing to go get him, they don't want to just throw an offer out there. Now, of course, with a restricted free agent, you have to extend a qualifying offer and it's going to be more than what they made last year. I think it's 115% higher than what they made last year, or something like that. But he'll essentially, if no one offers him, he'll have to sign that, play a year, and then he'll be an unrestricted free agent next year. But as long as he sits here without a deal, then he basically will have to sign that qualifying offer. And I'm not sure what will happen if he don't sign that qualifying offer. That's something I have to look up, and I don't have time to look up for it now. But he's still on the market, and Brooke Lopez, just in case he doesn't sign or whatever, they get a real good stretch for and a pretty decent rebounder. You still got John Henson, you still got Thon Maker, Giannis, if you want to put him in certain lineups at that position. So they'll be fine no matter what. The Spurs re-up a couple of guys that were there. Brian Forbes, 2-year deal, and Davis Bertans, 2-year, $14.3 million. Two very good outside shooters. To be quite honest with you, the Spurs is developing a real good, nice backcourt with Forbes. And you got the kid Derek White, and of course DeJounte Murray, who was the first team all defense. They developing they do a damn good job at the backcourt, and not to mention the veteran Patty Mills. Like they just real good at developing talent, and they're well on their way to developing real good talent with these individuals right here. We got the man with the golden arm reeing up with the Miami Heat for $6.3 million, specifically 6.27 with the Miami Heat. I think the Miami Heat got a real good deal out of this. I think Wayne could have got at least 12 easy. But it's that system with Eric Spoelstra, man. Like, for a guy like him, and to be quite honest, I don't even know why I'm saying this. As a Mavericks fan, I can't stand the Miami Heat, but I can respect what they got going down there, man. The continuity, the chemistry. Like, they don't even have to acquire. Now, with the exception of Kelly Olynyk, who is trash. I'm just going to say it right now. Kelly Olynyk is trash. But everybody else, like, that team is that team defense is so fucking fluid. Like, I love the way they play. I love everything about that team. You look at that, 5 or 6 guys who average 0.5 steals and 0.5 blocks. Like, that team is the definition of team defense, and I like what they got going down there. And playing for a guy like Spoelstra, he makes you wonder, like, you know what? I'll take a hometown discount for y'all, and that's exactly what Wayne Ellington did. And you can imagine he's probably going to get more than that when the salary cap spikes up, depending on what they do with Justice Winslow. But I think they'll have his bird rights, because I think he'll be there probably 3-4 years now. So we'll see, though. But he reads up with them for $6.3 million. And the big one, we got Isaiah Thomas. What a difference a year and a half makes, right? Because going into Boston, we were thinking max deal, right? Max deal. And then the back injury happens. And then he gets traded to the Cavaliers for Kyrie Irving. And then he gets traded to the LA Lakers. And now we're sitting here, he's playing for the vet minimum for the Denver Nuggets. Now, he does reunite with Mike Malone, Coach Malone, who he had in Sacramento. But, man, this kid, he was on his way to getting a max deal, and now he's playing vet minimum. And I don't know if he'll be able to get one anymore now, because he was so trash, and for the Lakers and the Cavaliers, man. But hey, let's hope he makes noise in Denver. I think he'll be struggling to make minutes. You got Gary Harris over there. You got Jamal Murray over there, man. So they got scores over there. You got Will Barton over there. Now, Will Barton doesn't play point guard, and Murray doesn't either. But like, they already got a lot of scoring over there, so it's gonna be hard to see how he fits in over there. But the Nuggets, if he can average 12 points a game on that Nuggets team, I think that's a plus. But he signs for vet minimum over there. And to summarize, we got Zaza going to Detroit. We got Mbah Moute going to the Clippers for 4.3. We got Brook Lopez going to Milwaukee for 4.3. Spurs reing up 2 of their guys, Forbes and Bertans. We got Ellington re-up with the Miami Heat. And we got Isaiah Thomas moving to the Denver Nuggets. Anything else sprouts up, you already know what it is. 1, 2, 3rd.